Hi, happy Sunday, happy early week ahead. I hope your weekend was beautiful and I hope you had a very beautiful week as well. As we know, Monday was Inauguration Day in DC, and it was so cold outside. I mean, it was like ice cold that day. It was actually so cold that the inauguration had to be inside. And what's interesting is the last time uh, an inauguration took place inside was during Reagan's second term. And at that time, and that was back in 1985, and at that time it was for the same reasons as well. So because of the freezing temperatures, but it's so exciting to witness a new presidential era, and I'm hopeful that this new term and overall political outlook will bring in a new golden age, an era, and hope to our government and to this nation, because we definitely need just a new vision, a new strategy, and I'm hoping promising leaders as well. But today I just wanted to briefly discuss a very important topic that I feel is really important, and that really needs to be addressed, which is investing in your future. As you know, my mind is just always thinking and always racing, so this topic came into my mind this week. So, you are your greatest investment. When you invest in you, you are investing in your potential. So what does it mean to invest in your future? It's when you can be focused on that one passion and not look at everything everyone else is looking at. One of the greatest gifts that you could ever give to yourself and to this world is to be your best. If you're out here with a million and one ideas and goals, you're really going to miss the whole point of your purpose and succeeding in life, because you won't be able to really concentrate. You can look into so many different areas and see how important investing in your future is. If God is new to you, you can invest spiritually to become closer and get to know God more. You can invest in education, invest in a new business venture, invest in developing and refining some of the skills that you would need to get to where you plan to be or where you hope to be. You can invest in healthy savings. You can invest in taking care of your mental, physical health. Invest in healthy habits. Invest in breaking bad habits. Invest in quality friendships. And the list can just go on and on and on. investments in stocks, in bonds, in real estate, retirement are great ways to invest in your future. Just like with any area in life, when you invest productively, financially, it's in hopes to getting a healthy return. And just like with life in a financial portfolio, you really have limitless potential, and you can't define exactly what your portfolio limit or potential is unless you invest in it. The best things in life take sacrifice, courage, effort, balance, and discipline. And that's exactly why not many people succeed in achieving their full potential, because they really just don't want to put in the effort in those areas, because it does require some work, and it's really not as difficult once you apply and push yourself towards that process. I've never witnessed a time then, the recent years where people are just, they work so hard to destroy their futures. And it's sad, because you only have one future ahead, and one life, really. And I always feel like you should always make the best of what you have. And when you invest in your future, you have to really be micro-focused and pay really close attention to details, because you never want to be in a point in your life where you say things like, oh, this is the person that I could have been. As you're investing in your future, you have to remember that you have to be both present and future focused. If you spend too much time living in the future, especially trying to maintain and predict it, it can literally overwhelm you. Enjoy where you are as you're heading to where you need to be, or where you should be. And being in the present doesn't mean that you have to be separate from the future. If you're wondering what ways that you should take to invest in your future, here are some ways that I feel will help guide you towards that path. Ask God. Talk to God and ask Him to guide you. I think a lot of people really make a mistake by asking God for this amazing future that might not really even be aligned with who you are. Ask yourself, what do I need to do to receive the future that's designed for me? Because God may have, specific things that He needs you to do in order for you to receive the right future. There's a quote, or there's a saying in the Bible that says, "The wise man saves for the future, but a short-sighted and foolish man observes it and wastes it." Remember, each day is new. Sometimes we might have a strategy that may or may not have worked. And a lot of people tend to fall apart when their plan falls apart. But you can never be discouraged, because each morning is new, which means you have the ability and the capability to reroute a path that may not have worked or slightly fallen off. You can always get right back on it. We have 24 hours each and every day. That's a lot of time to be able, and more than enough time to be able to try again, prepare, take that step, invest in your future, and bring out new beginnings. Find your purpose. When you find your purpose, you not only find something that you enjoy, but you'll always find ways to invest and feed into your purpose. You'll try things that also relate and fulfill your purpose. And this is a great way for you to develop new and exciting skills as well. Prepare. If you want anything out of life, you can't be a procrastinator. You have to prepare, and once you're prepared, take that initiative. Don't wait or push that back for later on. If you want anything out of life, whether it's a closeness with God, a promising future, a beautiful relationship, a beautiful marriage, children, success, then you should and you have to prepare for it. Preparation is one of the best investments in life, because you're able to focus on the areas in your life that may really need to be addressed. Once you receive your blessings, you'll be able to maintain it, nurture it, and just have this overall beautiful experience. Have a positive outlook. Your outlook determines your future. It's just like when you're driving. Your outlook is what determines your destination, and how you go about that path is what's going to determine where you end. The kind of day that we have is really determined based on our thoughts and our actions. It's impossible, and it's not an enjoyable experience when you're trying to reach your destination if you allow negativity to overshadow your outlook. A positive outlook will always lead to a positive outcome, even if it doesn't seem like it during the process. Eventually, it's going to lead towards a positive outcome. Remember that your words affect your future. Invest in your future by learning how to talk to yourself. What you say to yourself and to others is one of the most important investments in life. Your words and what you instill in your mind, it carries the ability to either create or destruct. So you have to always choose what you say wisely. Look past your past. when you invest in your future, you have to look past your past. Whether it's the opportunities that you've overlooked, whether there are some mistakes in life that you may have made, just ask yourself, what good does it do for you to be stuck in your past? You can't invest in your past, but you can always invest where you go. Yes, your past may contribute to your outlook or how you go about things in life, but it's not you. And it can definitely push you towards the person that you're supposed to be when you look past your past. Yesterday has really nothing to do with what you can become. Invest in good health. This is a very important investment. As you get older, different areas of your body may require different levels of improvement from your end. So you can't expect to maintain good health and feel good if you aren't really making an investment into taking care of yourself. And this could also include spiritually, mentally, and investing within your soul as well. Investing in your future, it isn't always easy. We can lose focus, we can lose hope, but if you fall off of track, you can always get right back on it. Don't ever feel like you're too off, you're too old, or you're too discouraged that you can't get back on the right track or the right direction. Regardless of what you're going through, talk to God, heal properly, go through the process that you need to go through, but have hope and invest in your future. When you invest in your future, you might feel like the process isn't even working, but it really is. Sometimes it just means that you just need to work and focus on a few adjustments and areas that need to be made. So focus on the progress and not perfection. Many times what you do during your process, it's working. It just hasn't gotten to the exact place that your mind is focused on yet. Where you invest your mind, your time, your energy is what determines your future. So always make sure that you invest wisely. And I hope you have a beautiful week ahead, and stay warm and enjoy your beautiful week. Bye.